Welcome everyone to my channel, that is Fast and Easy Maths, which is dedicated to give you tips and tricks related to mathematics. So if you're new to my channel, then please hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell button besides it so that you get notified whenever I push up a new video. So today we are going to talk about certain tough looking questions which are asked in quantitative analysis section of all these entrances. Okay, so like I said, they are tough looking questions. These questions are actually not very difficult to solve, only if you get certain tricks and tips which I'm going to show you in this video. Also students, please try to stick to the end of the video, because at that I'm going to mention another question whose answer you will mention in the comment section below. Okay, so and after reading your answers I will let you know whether they are right or wrong, and if in case they are wrong I will also explain the same. So let's start by talking about the first question today. The first question is saying, which of the following could be sum of three consecutive integers? Okay, so now we have all of these options, and looking at these options you will have absolutely no idea what your answer should be. But I'm going to show you a simple trick. Okay, so let's take for example any three consecutive numbers. The simplest would be, I think, 1, 2 and 3, and then let's take 3, 4 and 5, and then let's take another 5, 6 and 7. I'm just taking 3 just to ensure that we find some pattern out of this. Okay, so now the sum of these three, can I say 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6, over here 3 plus 4 is 7, 7 plus 5 is 12, 5 plus 6 is 11, 11 plus 7 is 18. Now, if you look closely at all of these answers, can I say all these answers are nothing but 3 into the middle term. Here, can I say it is 3 into 2? Can I say here it is 3 into 4? And here it is 3 into 6. So basically, we found that whenever you want to find the sum of any three consecutive numbers, your answer will always be the product of 3 and the middle number. So all you had to do was you had to just check which number of from these options is divisible by 3 completely. So we know 29 is not, 46 is not, 20 is not. Only option D, which is 36, is getting divisible completely by 3. So I can say option D is my answer for this question. Okay, now for the next question I'm going to show you two methods. Okay, the one method is the traditional method, the other method is actually quite easy and will get you the answer in matter of half a minute, I guess. Okay students, before going ahead, if you like the way I'm explaining, then don't forget to like and share these videos, because that gives me tremendous amount of encouragement in making these kind of videos, and also that shows me that you're liking whatever I'm making. Okay, so don't forget to hit the like button. Okay, now the next question is, if perimeter of a rectangle is 76 and area is 360, what is the length of its shortest side? So students, for these kind of questions, whenever they say shortest side, or if they had asked for longest side, the most important thing you have to do, or you have to do, is to find both the sides. Okay, because once you find both the sides, only then you will be able to tell which is shorter or which is longer. Okay, depending on your question. Now here, like I told you, I'm going to show you two methods. The first method is a quite traditional method, where I can say that the perimeter, the formula of perimeter for a rectangle is 2 into L plus B is equals to, can I say, 76? So I can now say very easily that L plus B is equals to 38, dividing both sides by 2. Okay, then we have area, which is L into B is 360. Okay, so from this, can I say that B is equals to 38 minus L, and when I put this value over here, I get L, instead of B, I'm going to put 38 minus L is equals to 360. Opening the brackets, I have 38L minus L square is equals to 360. I'm shifting every side on the other side of the equation, or rather everything on the other side of the equation. So L square gone on that side, minus L square gone on that side becomes positive L square, plus 38L gone on that side becomes negative 38L. And since 360 was already on that side, so I'm just leaving it as it is equals to 0. Now, if you look at this particular equation, can we conveniently say that this is a quadratic equation? And in order to solve quadratic equation, you need to find two numbers whose product will get you 360 and whose addition or difference will get you minus 38. So now 360, can I write it is nothing but 20 and 18. When I multiply 20 and 18, I get 360. But since I wanted a negative 38, so I'm going to just put a negative sign on in front of both of these numbers, because we know that negative minus 20 minus 18 will get you minus 38, and minus 20 into minus 18 will get you a positive 360. Okay, students, in case you all don't know how to remove these factors, then I have a video of the same. Please go ahead and check that out. Okay, now here this can be very conveniently written as L minus 20 and L minus 18 is equals to 0. Students, if you don't know how to do this, then I have a video on how to factorize quadratic equations. The link of that I'm going to mention on top as well as in the description. Please go ahead and check that out, because if you don't know how to factorize quadratic equation in matter of seconds, it might lead to a lot of trouble, especially when you are solving, or rather when you're attempting quantitative analysis part of any of these entrances. Okay, so from this, can I say L is equals to 20 or L is equals to 18? And since I wanted the shortest side, my answer should be B. Okay, but I'm sure you must have noticed by this method we took a bit of a time. Okay, so let's talk about the next method. The next method was, you just had to observe this equation and this equation. Okay, so now L plus B is 38. So now let's start taking these options into consideration. Let's talk about 30. If I take one length as 30, the other shortest side would be 8. So 8 is not an option. So I can't have 30. Okay, if I take 36, then the shortest side would be 2. So again here I can't take this. Okay, because shortest side answer option is not there in the given options. Okay, now if we talk about 12, okay, so if I talk about 12, my next answer should be, or rather my next the other side would be 24. So yes, 12 can be a possible answer, but 12 we have to have the shortest length and breadth to be the product of length and breadth should be 360. So 24 and 12, when I multiply, I'm not going to get 360. Okay, so that also option is gone. Now I have to take, talk about 18. If I talk about 18, then the next side would be what? 20. Why 20? Because 18 plus 20 only gets me 38. So we can have 18, but now let's check whether 18 into 20 gets you 360 or not. That's right, yeah, it gets you 360. So I can say that 18 is my answer. Students, I hope you understood the way you can solve these things. But like I told you, these are just hacks. Okay, these are nowhere going to help you if you do not know these basics. Okay, so I would still recommend you to ensure that your basics are very, very strong. Okay, now let's talk about the next question. We have, what is the smallest positive integer k, or rather, yeah, what is the smallest positive integer k such that the product 1575 k is a perfect square? Okay, and the options you have and the options which you have is all these. Okay, so now when you look at this, it looks a bit difficult, but I'll tell you a very easy method of solving this is nothing but factorizing. Okay, so let's factorize 1575. We try to take, since the last digit is 5, we'll try by 5 only. So 3 1 5, again we can try by 5, 6, and can I say 3. So now I know that the 63 goes in 9, so I am left with 7, and then 7 is a prime number, so I'm just left with 1. So here I can write 1575 as nothing but product of 5 into 5. 9 can be written as 3 into 3, and then just 1 7. But in order to make 1575 as a perfect square, what you should do is you should have one more 7 over here, right? If you had one more 7, only then this number when multiplied by 7 will become a perfect square. Okay, so here your option A is the correct option. Now, like I had mentioned, I'm going to write down a question over here whose answer you will tell me in the comment section. Okay, so what is 2 raised to x plus 2 raised to x plus 2 raised to x plus 2 raised to x is equals to, option A is 4 raised to x, option B is 8 raised to x, option C is 2 raised to 2 plus x, option D is 2 raised to 2x. Okay, so let me know your answer in the comment section. Okay, so that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe these kind of videos. Okay, so that's it. Bye, see ya.